Battery's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're still good.
Welcome to the after party
Of the feckin' mentors.
of the Feckin' Mentors.
That's what we should have called our podcast.
The Feckin' Mentors.
The feckin' mentors.
Can you stop looking at your pecs?
I can do that too. You just can't see them. Make Superman dance.
It's more in my imagination than in my shirt.
So how'd you feel? I saw you fucking spazzing out.
Spazzing out.
Not like literally, but like inside you were having a deep inner thought as to how long this podcast was.
I don't know.
It's okay, man. It's okay. There's only so much you can fucking stretch. First off, and then
sure.
And then second off, is like sometimes people need it short and sweet.
Yeah.
You know, like 30 minutes.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But also, we've had 5 hours.
Yeah.
We can't just fucking
We
cut them short.
We can.
No,
It's
can't.
our fucking
The
podcast.
people want what they want. We're giving the people what they want. No, 30 minutes is good.
Okay.
30 minutes is good, I guess.
Tyler.
30 minutes is good. Oscar, leave me alone.
Breathe. Just
breathing.
There's this. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of knowledge right now. All right.
Oh, great.
Okay. From that book that I'm reading, The Dichotomy of Leadership.
Uh-huh.
There's a part where it's like, be disciplined, but don't be rigid.
How come you didn't bring this up? We could have had an hour.
No. This is for you, motherfucker.
Okay. What?
Okay, so he talks about, like, because I don't have all the goddamn facts, like, ready. Okay, but he talks about in training for the SEALs, they were running these drills where you had to follow protocol that you have learned before. Because it was live fire and you're getting, like, you had targets in the distance that were shooting at you. So you had to find cover in, like, an area.
Mm-hmm.
So they were on, like, the desert or the hills or whatever the fuck. So he had one officer. He was the leader of the group. And he did everything to the T. Like, he was a fucking robot. So he did everything perfect in simulation, which was, like, flat. But when it came down to hard terrain, he would do the same thing and he'd find himself stuck. But because he was disciplined in that, he was fucking, hard set. Because that's how he learned it. So whenever, like, say, you have men in front, what you're supposed to do is cover and move. So you have the leader himself. He covers, and then the next guy fills his position while he finds another route to exit. Well, what happens is this guy that was leading it would move back. He would turn the perfect, like, position or whatever, and he'd be staring at a wall. Or like a rock or something. Mm-hmm. But that's because that's the way the training was. You take blah, blah, blah steps backwards, you turn blah, 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 and then you fucking look for an exit or whatever.
Yeah.
And the main guy, Jocko, he was overseeing it, and he tells him, what are you doing? Not like that, but it's like he guided him through that. He's like, you don't have to, when you do it, it's more of like the small steps to get there, to like see what you're doing. But the overall thing is, those are just a template. After that, you got to do it yourself and like kind of figure it out. So it's like, if you don't have a way out this way, keep going and find a way out. But you got to, still follow protocol. So he's like, oh, okay. So then he moves back a little more, and another guy fills in his spot. So there's still nothing. He's looking around, nothing. So then he goes a little further, and then fills the spot. So he keeps doing that. He starts to like learn that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you have this disciplined, rigid method, but that can only take you so far. Whereas, like, kind of like going with the flow and, not advertising, it's ad-libbing? What's the word?
Ad-lib? Isn't that just a sound?
No. So you're not going by the script, you are blank. What's that word?
Winging it.
Sure, but not that extreme.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Light bulb.
Shit.
Yeah, you're on my fucking yeah.
It's like when actors just think of something and it becomes the greatest line.
Yes.
It's Chris Pratt does it all the fucking time.
He fucking...
The best one was in The Dark Knight. When it wasn't scripted. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, yeah. It's not scripted, it's... I'm blanking so hard right now. Fuck.
I know, dude. What the fuck?
When I get this, I'm gonna be so fucking pumped. I'm gonna be like, it's not scripted, it's
Spontaneous.
spontaneous combustion.
Offhand. Scripted. Ad-lib. This one.
Fuck.
Off the cuff. Play by ear.
Wait, I got it. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Improvise.
Ah, that's the one. He got it.
Yes.
Improvised.
It just said impro.
Yeah.
Like,
Improv.
God. Yeah.
I couldn't think of that word either.
Uh-uh.
But the point being, even though you have a scripted method, it's okay to improvise. Because you have the foundation, now you can just go from there. Because that's pretty much what it's sitting for. Now, specifically, podcast.
Yeah. Where does this pertain to me?
This pertains to the fact that sometimes we have a topic that we can run off of for an hour. Even longer we wish.
Uh-huh.
But there are times when the topic can only go for so long. And up to that point, you gotta find a way out.
Okay. But we didn't find a way out. We just died. We ended up at that rock and we were shot the fuck down.
That's not how it went.
But you could have explained the whole fucking thing.
You want me to put that in? I'll just put our faces. Yeah.
No. Fucking do it next time.
Fucking do it next
You want to have one of these? We also have these.
Let's do those.
It's gonna be rough after that wine.
Sorry.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's fucking do it. Yeah, so the HR called me in today and she was like, well, comes on the radio, she's like, Tyler, can I see you in my office for a few minutes? And everyone's like, uh-oh, Tyler, what'd you do? I was like, fuck, I'm trying to think of what I did. I was like, I don't know, what did I do? So then she was like, have you guys ever... She's a real crabby lady. And she was like, have you guys ever thought that it might be a good thing? And a guy that works there, one of my friends, is like, yeah, it probably is a good thing. That's why we're giving him a bunch of crap for it. And I was like, don't even worry, get on the radio. Don't even worry. I'm used to being in the principal's office. Like, it's a fucking norm for me. So,
yeah.
But I went up there and she was like, I have an interview on Thursday. Or, can you interview on Thursday for production? I was like, yeah, I'm down. But I'm stuck. So I'm at a fork in the road. I can go either way. I can go one way, and I can be a lead and make $17 an hour. Okay? But I also have to wait for that position to open, which I don't know when it is going to open.
Yeah.
They told me months ago. They told me this month, next month. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I could be a forklift driver until it opens and make $17 an hour, or I can go this way and be a production officer, production operator, make 50 cents more than what I'm making now.
Right.
And then a little ways down the road, possibly become a mechanic.
Okay.
It's
a hard choice.
Yeah. Which the mechanics make $25 an hour.
Oh, so you're talking about a short goal, long goal kind of thing.
Yeah. No, not at all. Just...
Oh, well, still. No, well, yeah.
Yeah. Just options right now.
Yeah.
Because I also applied for security at San Diego National Labs.
No shit.
Yeah.
What your dad did, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I have no experience whatsoever in there. It's not impossible, because my dad had no experience either. He was much older than me, but still, he had no experience at all, and he worked there for years. So, oh my god, wasting beer.
It's okay. I'm getting out of my shirt.
It's not impossible. Which, if I got it, dude, I'd be set. I'd be set for life.
He says we, as in like me and him. Like we.
Well, hey, we might be set too. Me and you. If I make it, we make it.
We make it, man. The same with me, man. I like it. It's gonna take a little longer for me though.
But I'm not saying that's my end result in life. You know what I mean? If I get into security, that's not what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. I already know that. I know for a fact I'm not gonna be working for a corporation or a company or anything for the rest of my life.
Right.
You might work for them for a few years, 5-10 years maybe, but I'm already set on the things that we're doing.
Yeah.
And I want to continue that with my life. So making $86,000-$87,000 a year, we could have a better situation to do our shit with. And
it'd be a bigger trailer.
Yeah, definitely. Bigger trailer, better camera that doesn't shut off every 12 minutes.
30
minutes.
30 minutes. Dude,
so this is pretty much just like, I don't know. It's, for the Niagara part, it's pretty much like possibly a, what's it called, a short-term decision.
Yeah.
Because if I were to get that job, peace out to Niagara, you know what I mean? I gotta better myself.
Deuces to Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls.
Yeah. It's not that I don't enjoy working there, but I have to better myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So, but if I don't get it, then I also want to be on the right path to better myself through a company that I'm already in.
Right.
So, I don't know.
I think I am at your crossroads now.
Yeah, do you see that?
Well, because
see where I'm at?
Because this whole first off, because this whole ordeal isn't your path or your goal.
Yeah.
It makes it that much harder because it's not about whether you can succeed within the company, because that's not even the question. The question is, will you get stuck?
For sure.
You
Definitely.
know?
And I don't ever see myself being stuck because I felt stuck before in other places and something better came along. And I was like, oh yeah, why the fuck did I think I was stuck over there? So you're literally never stuck unless you make yourself stuck. And unless you don't, you're stuck when you stop allowing better things to happen to you.
Yeah. Better
opportunities. That's when you get stuck. But I'm open for better opportunities.
Your legs are wide open to better opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say fuck it. We're gonna go record the after parties too, just in case.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a little extra content.
It's very true. So the after parties, the camera's not a third person.
Yeah, it never is.
Camera is a camera, and me and you are talking, just like we would be without any of this shit.
Yeah. Usually ends up kind of working sometimes.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. So. Is it recording now?
Yeah. I'll. You know what I could always do is take the audio from this. It'll be just like the screen of us or whatever. But before that, I'll just put thoughts from the after party. Ended up being more than just like bullshit.
Yeah.
So
they just missed out on the 10 minutes of pretty decent
our
shit.
faces. No. Well, I'll put the audio in.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think I would get stuck, but I want to be able to have a right path for right now, since we're doing this on our off times.
Yeah.
And we still need a job because
unfortunately,
not paying for anything right now.
Yeah.
Literally anything. So
if anything, it's costing.
Yes, seriously.
Gotta spend money to make money, though.
Yeah, but like for the time being, I want to have a good path before or while we're not making anything off of anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want to just be making minimum wage, or I don't want to be barely making it in life.
It's always good to just keep moving up.
Yeah.
So with your Oh, dude, I just cut mine.
I thought I just cut mine too, but I guess fucking not.
With what was the other? So you could go to the production right now, or what was the other spot that opened?
It's a warehouse lead.
Warehouse
so it's
lead?
like, I'm a forklift driver, and it's right above me, right above the forklift drivers.
Yeah.
So they do like the receiving and the counting of the product and all that shit.
So let's think long term. So say like, say you stay there a little longer than you would like.
Okay. I'm already there longer than what I've liked.
Yeah. So you end up getting the next level up.
The lead
from yours. Yeah, the lead.
Okay.
Is there another level? Well, I'm sure there is. But...
Yeah. It goes to supervisor after the lead.
And then that itself starts being like more of a career, right?
Yeah. And then it goes from supervisor, it goes to the big time management team.
So then here's like kind of like the options that you would have to weigh out. Is like, would I be the lead for as long as possible, $17 an hour for however long? Or do I just go slow to get that mechanic position?
I make more than
and make more than the lead and or supervisor.
Yeah.
Because in the end, it's not your path. It's not like what you want to do anyways.
Yeah, for sure. And either one, I'm not guaranteed the job. Yeah. I can be a forklift driver and be like, no, I don't want the production side because I'm going to try to go for a lead so I can get supervisor so I can go be in management. And then I can do that and then be like, yeah, you're not going to be a lead. And then I'd be fucked. Yeah. And I have to be a forklift driver or find something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I feel like I have the production. Like
that position's already set for you?
Pretty much.
That'd probably be the better way to go. You don't want to get a little greedy for nothing, too. It seems like that's kind of like a dead end.
Yeah.
Position.
And then the people that are in the warehouse, I don't know how long they're going to fucking be there.
Yeah.
It might take them 10 years to even fucking move up or move out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be a lead for 10 years just to get a few bucks more as a supervisor.
Yeah. And
then I'm like, well, fuck. This wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what's funny about that? My manager's at the restaurant. They tell me, they're like, you make more money than we do. Like, just based off tips. And I find that so odd.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though. I make more money now than a lot of the managers that I knew back in other retail stores.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I don't make a lot of money, but it goes to show, like, how important it is to be a manager. You can make more money and fucking...
Yeah, I was a manager. That goes to show how fucking important that is.
Yeah. Like, honestly. It's not... I'm sure there's managers that make a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm sure. But they're, like, pretty important businesses, I'd say.
Well, like, the old manager that used to work at my work, he used to make over $100,000. Like, way more. And one of them he's a maintenance manager. He makes $109,000 a year. And then the guy...
Triple digits.
Yeah, the guy over him now...
Sorry.
Triple digits?
I meant like 3 over the comma. 3 over the comma.
Just triple digits. That's
just
I make more than that. 325 to be exact. Then the guy that works over him now, I don't know how much he makes, but the guy before made more than what he makes now. That guy. If that makes any fucking sense at all. The guy in the position now makes less than the person that was in that position.
Okay.
As a plant manager.
Yeah.
That makes sense now?
Yeah. I wonder why.
I think because the person that was before starts plants. Like when they first build it, he starts it up, is manager for a year, moves on to a different plant, starts that plant up.
Oh, okay.
And then manages that, goes to a different one or however. And this person just goes in after he leaves.
I was thinking
it's already set and running.
See, I was thinking like he gets paid less because he doesn't have to do that much.
Yeah. Could be it too.
Yeah.
They still make over $100,000, so Does it even matter at that point?
No. I guess not.
If you sit in your office, talk on the phone, ship out to different states every once in a while.
I'm sure good fucking managers do more than that. Like
For sure. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm not saying his job is easy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
it's kind of easy.
It's kind of easy. Like, I'm sure the guys that are in there now can't do what we're doing. It'll take them a lot longer to learn the shit that we're doing. And we get paid the least amount of money.
How do you feel about that?
Pisses me off.
Why?
Because, well, and it's not even just with my job. It's with pretty much every job. The person that does the most, or the department that does the most, gets paid the least.
Mm.
So it bugs me because I don't know why. I have no idea why.
So let's scale this down to like a McDonald's level, because everyone knows how McDonald's works. Everyone gets paid minimum wage. Everyone gets paid shit, and they work fucking shit.
Yeah,
like shitty hours. All right. So you've seen The Undercover Boss.
Yes.
Where he goes on and he fucking like does everything. So it's a lot harder than what he thought it was.
Yeah. If that were to happen, I'd be fired. I'd be fired so fast. Because when we get a new guy, they're like, so how does it work? I'm like, yeah, we're supposed to do that, but I don't ever fucking do that.
Well, no, why? Why? Because you it's not kind of, it's finding the best way to do it, right?
Yeah. And
the procedure isn't the best way to do it.
Well, it's like Mark Rowe says. Because everyone's like, oh, safety, safety, safety. That's not safe to do. Safety first.
Yeah.
And Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs
uh-huh.
says that he doesn't think safety is first. He says safety third.
What comes first?
I don't think he named what comes first, but he says safety third because once you have safety first, you start making it a habit and you don't realize what you do. And it could be unsafe because it's a habit and something could be out of whack or whatever. And all of a sudden,
that makes sense.
You don't rely on your senses and
got it.
All of that other shit. You rely on the straight path, robotic.
Just like what we talked about. Yeah.
So
that's cool. Okay.
You're saying safety third because if you don't focus on the safety,
you're more.
You don't focus. Yeah. If you don't focus on the. How does he say it? I'm fucking it all up. What he said. Not the task, but like what they put in place for you.
The mission
is what they called safety.
Okay.
If you follow those to a T.
Procedure.
The safety procedures that they put in place.
Uh-huh.
If you follow that to a T, things change.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was saying, especially with his job, at Dirty Jobs, if you do safety first, everything's different. It's gonna be fucked up.
Right. Okay.
And he learned that with the guys that were on. He was cleaning a rattlesnake cage, and they're like, get down in the pit and start picking stuff up. And he's like, whoa, what about safety? Like, what about safety? Like,
yeah.
He's like, well, safety first.
There's no fucking
rules. Shit. Yeah, and he's like, no. He's like, safety third. Like, you gotta rely on your instinct and all that, your senses and shit. And he's like,
that.
Cool.
I kind of like that.
I'll have to show you. It's not. I think it's like a 20-minute video. It's a TED Talk.
Dude, send it to me.
Okay.
And then I'll put it in the link too.
Okay, for sure.
So
It's super cool. I've listened to it a couple times. I can't believe I don't remember the shit he said, but it's super eye-opening because you're like, oh shit, that's right. Because if you were to do the same thing over and over and over again because it's safety and that's what they want you to do, and then someone puts something in the way, you're gonna fucking roll your ankle or break it or whatever because you weren't expecting that. You're just focused on what they told you to do.
Yeah.
Instead of doing your own thing and be like, oh fuck, that thing's in the way. Better move this way or whatever. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I don't even remember what we were fucking talking about.
Backtracking. Fuck yeah, I don't remember either.
The money and horrible bosses or
the McDonald's thing that I was going to talk about. Well, first I want to close this one out because it was really good. I really like that because it just ties back to that thing that I was talking about with the SEALs. It's like it's like there's a procedure that there's to be followed, but that just kind of lays the foundation for you to know what needs to be done. But also you need to rely on instinct.
Mm-hmm.
You know, rely on that like like that human intuition of like what needs to happen next, because you need to be keen to that.
And the people that get hurt the most are the people that follow that the closest, it seems like.
Yeah, dude, I see that all the time. Bosses instead of leaders.
Yeah, we always get safety shit because every morning they read a safety paper, and it's in corporate. Like, how the fuck does corporate get hurt? Corporate doesn't have machines like we do. Corporate doesn't drive shit like we do. How the fuck is corporate getting hurt? They're in offices.
Yeah, they don't know.
It's because they're robots. They're
following the rules.
Following the rules.
Yeah.
But we have to rely on our instincts and senses and all that shit to not get hurt.
I like that.
Yeah.
To learn. This is a learning process. I'm really like enjoying this.
For sure.
Because I literally just read about this in that book.
Really?
Yeah. And it was really interesting to see that. It's like there's that fine line between following the rules but also like being so rigid on them that you don't have enough room to like get out of situations.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, what were you going to say about before we close it out, the undercover boss?
So it was just going back to that whole thing. I was like, there needs to be like that hierarchy. Yeah. But then I was going to ask you why you got pissed. Like, that you made less than people that were just sitting on their ass. Yeah. And it was like, it's like, anyone, and it proves it, because anyone can work on that bottom base level. Yeah. Even the corporate managers that have never worked that base level, they will be able to learn that.
And you can teach a monkey how to drive a fucking forklift.
Right? Yeah. So then it's like, that's kind of fair to like pay them that wage, because it's kind of like an incentive telling them, but hey, also you're in a shit position. If you don't want to be in a shit position, how about you move up?
Yeah, that's for sure. I understand that.
That's why you're moving up.
Yeah, because I'm tired of being in a shit position and getting paid shit money. Yeah, it's very true. But at the same time, anyone can do anyone can do paperwork. I guess not anyone.
You got to earn that right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I said it pisses me off. But at the same time, I was one that signed up for it.
Oh, yeah.
I was one that was like, okay, these are my goal, or not my goals. This is what your job wants me to do. Yeah. All right. Well, fucking sign me up. Let's do it. I'm down. Yeah. For that much money? Fuck it. Let's do it. So that's what I understand people. I heard I think it was Ed Milet was talking about it. But, and I understood 100% it. Before I heard him talk about it, I was totally for complaining and I don't get enough appreciation and all this bullshit. And he says, that's your job. If you want to get appreciated, do shit that's not your job. Yes. Go above and beyond. Yes. And then you'll be appreciated. If you go to work and you do the shit that you're supposed to do, they're not going to be like, oh, good fucking job, because that's what you're getting fucking paid for. Yes. You're getting paid for to do that.
I got so fucking psyched just listening to you talk. Oh, fuck.
You're getting paid to do that. So why the fuck would they say you're welcome? They're already giving you a paycheck to do it.
Yeah, that's already
you're welcome, thank you. Yeah. So you're getting a paycheck to do the shit that they asked you to do before you got the fucking job. Right. So if you want to thank you, do the shit that's not on your job description.
Yeah, and that'll get you noticed.
It'll get you noticed, and it'll get you appreciation. Yeah. And I heard him and I was like, fuck. Because I was always like, they don't ever see the shit I do, blah, blah, blah. I need to get paid more. Yeah. But then I'm like, that's fucking my job.
Light bulb.
That's what I get paid for. Yeah. So why the fuck am I complaining? It hasn't changed since I started. Dude. Nothing has changed. So now I have to go above and beyond and do the shit that's not in my job description. And now people are like, bro, thanks for that. Yeah. You know, you're a forklift driver. Why are you doing that? Fucking, I just wanted to. Cool, man. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Now I have a job interview.
There you go. Oh, God. Fucking real world example. I fucking love it. I'm like so pumped that you fucking gave us that. I'm so glad I turned the camera back on. That's so exciting. I know, for real. But yeah, no, that's people don't have that mentality, and I'm so glad that someone was able to mentor you through that. Yeah. Tying back to what we said earlier. No, because we don't understand that within ourselves. We have to have someone like tell us. We fucking open our eyes to that. And then Milet did that. He fucking, help
for sure.
You see that, and So let's talk about the other end of that, because like I love picking at this because it's such a fucking issue. But for the other people that don't do the minimum that's required and still complain about what is required. Oh, it's too hard. Oh, I don't see other people doing that.
I don't have time to do it.
Oh, I don't have time.
Oh, that's the biggest one.
Why do you think they do that?
Because they don't know how to manage their time, and they just love to complain. You have your complainers that if you gave them an hour job to do and they had 3 hours to do it, they'd sit on their phone for 2.5 hours and start it for the 30 minutes that they have left and be like, man, I can't fucking do this job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have enough time to do this job. Well, if you weren't fucking off for 2.5 hours, you could have time to do this job. And I've done that. I've done that multiple times. Like, man, they don't give us enough time. And then I think back, driving home, I could have finished that if I wasn't drinking coffee in the break room for an hour and a half.
But that's
whatever.
It's the drive within yourself to be better. And I don't think people have that. I don't think people have that fucking drive to do better, be better. You know?
Yes. See, and the people that I work with, I don't know if it's laziness,
right,
or stupidity.
Oh, dude, I don't know either.
Because a lot of times I'm like, man, this motherfucker is lazy as fuck.
Yeah.
But then they say some shit like, why are you asking me that? You've been here for almost as long as I've been here, so you should know the fuck you're asking. Yeah. You should know it.
It's like that common sense.
Why are you asking me? You're 40.
Yeah.
I just turned 24, and you're still asking me this shit? Okay, you're not lazy. You're just dumb. You know what I mean? I work with this guy that's like that.
I want to make a shirt that says, you're not lazy, you're just dumb. That's copyright. That's Radio That Works. Don't you fucking dare take it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
that should be our shirt.
You're
not lazy, you're just dumb. Illogical Thoughts Podcast. Bro!
Yeah, we fucking had the first one.
That's our first shirt.
Okay, I'm pumped.
I'm so down.
Okay. But yeah, no, dude, I fucking have the same issue at work. I'm like, what is so fucking hard about greeting your guests on time, taking them water, seeing how they're doing, and then fucking cashing them out?
Yeah.
That's all you do. 4 fucking steps. Maybe less.
Yep.
But it's those basic fucking levels that they can't get down. It's like either they can't organize it in their head properly, or they're just too slow, meaning lazy. They just can't fucking put it together. Like for me, like specifically, if you put, say, one of us in the same arena, we're going to call it, as one of these people that we're talking about, that hour is going to go by completely different.
For sure.
Right? But going back to what I said earlier, it's that drive and that potential to want to be better. I feel like everyone has that within themselves, but you just want to shut it down, like, sometimes. And I feel like people just operate on that fucking level. So if you tell me that I'm going to get a 10 top, so I'm meaning 10 people come into a table and sit 10 people, right? Mm-hmm. If you tell me that, what my process of thinking is going to be is, I have a 10 top, what I have to do is lay beverage napkins down. Sorry, I can't even fucking say it. I have to lay beverage napkins down for each guest. Mm-hmm. When they get here, I label them by number. I get their order drinks. I get their drinks. Then same numbers. I just get their orders. After that, refills. Get their food out. Fucking check on them. That's it. For someone that doesn't think like that, what's their first fucking thought? Hey, you have a 10
fucking people.
You have a lot of fucking people. You have a 10 top. Fuck. That's a lot of fucking people. Are they gonna tip? Where's this gonna go?
All
Are
the
gonna
negative
be kids?
Shit
Yeah.
First. Yeah.
And it's just like that kind of bogs the productivity down.
Definitely, 100%. And that's the same thing with us, like, because we have trucks that come in. Mm-hmm. One truck, we're like, right, just get out of here, gone, 15 minutes or less. And then we have, say, 7 trucks waiting for us. And sometimes you're like, motherfucker, seriously? 7 of them? Did they all come at once, or did you just not fucking tell us?
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, they all came at once. Fuck. Okay, well, which one's first? oh, that product?
Yeah.
I fucking hate loading that product.
Uh-huh.
Or you can be like, okay, let's take this out one at a time.
Right.
Just pretend one's here.
Right.
And load it up. Get him out of here. Okay, another one's here. Cool. Load him up. Get him out of here until all 7 are gone. And now you can just fuck off. Instead of, man, fuck.
Complaining
I have
the
7
whole time.
trucks.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking of 7 things that you have to do in one time, think of one thing you have to do at one time.
Thank you, because that goes back to what we talked about at the very beginning. Your 5 things to do. Instead of thinking about your goal at the fucking end of the fucking year, you think of your goals right now. Your 5 things to do at the very day, you beat those goals, and then you're through with the day. And you keep doing that every single day, and you're set.
Yeah. This
Boom.
is a good one.
That's
See, I
good.
fucking told you.
I know, I'm sorry.
Told
I'm
you.
sorry I turned it off. But then again, we're almost out of battery, so let me change it before fucking anything happens. Just talk to them while I fucking find the
Jesus Christ. I fucking told this guy,